little history on how we got started. It really came down to my Italian roots. So my dad's from Italy, my mom's from Italy. My mom actually grew up in a vineyard in Italy, and my dad is who really taught me how to make wine. So we got up to about 3 barrels in my basement, and I was going to add a 4th barrel, and that's when my wife came downstairs and said, "This is crazy. Maybe, just maybe, we should move it out of the basement and buy a building." There's a few things that we wanted to follow. Number one, we want to make great wine, right? You want to make great wine in Over the Rhine. And it was really neat. Our first year out, City Beat, we won Winery of the Year and or Best Winery, which was amazing because we really had one bottle of wine that was ours, which was the Sangiovese. That is my dad's favorite wine. So it's a nod to my heritage that we made that the flagship. Number 2 is going to be being a conduit for other wineries. So there's some local guys, there's regional, just domestic, even international, small batch, family-owned wineries that they don't have the exposure. It's hard for them to get on a restaurant list. And so what we do at Revel is make it a priority to learn their story and tell their story as much as we tell our story. The third thing was to give back to the community. Because we have this building, we're not going anywhere, and now we have a voice, we have a space, so we can have events where we can create awareness and we can give back a percentage of the proceeds from an event, and that's very, very important to us. And the last thing is just a vibe, and I know that's probably one of the number one things we get compliments on, and part of the vibe is not just the music what we play, but the fact that we don't have flat screen TVs, the fact that we focus on conversation. When we opened, we started with this, we want to make sure we kept the Italian heritage intact and really be a nod to my dad, my family. And that's kind of where the juice glasses come in. If you go to Italy, France, Spain, a lot of these areas, you're going to see wine consumed in juice glasses, especially in northern Italy where my dad's from. If people come in here and they really want to smell everything about the wine, we have stemless, wine glasses. We'd definitely be more than happy to give it to you. But it's so cool when I walk through that front door and I'll see a group of 4 people with a bottle of wine drinking out of juice glasses, just like my dad did when I was little. That is one of the coolest things. If you stick to what you're passionate about, then there's a very good chance that you're going to succeed as a business. A lot of people ask us about the black sheep that's etched on our wall there. The black sheep is to deviate from the norm and lead based on being different. One thing that we really pride ourselves on isn't something that you can write in a business plan. You can't just set out, you just have to be it. And that is a place for everyone. A social house, right? It doesn't matter if you're black, white, gay, straight. It's a place that everybody hangs out. We wanted to make sure that everybody knew this is an urban winery. We are making wine here. We're making great wine here, right in Over the Rhine. And we want every bottle you take out of this building, we want it to be a reflection of your time that you had here. And it means something to you. Have you had a bottle of Revel? All these great guys that are, all about grassroots, started in a guy's basement, right? We want you to tell our story. We really promote people buying a bottle of wine and getting a few juice glasses and having a conversation. That's really to Revel, that's what it's all about.